Hey, my name is Quincy.
My name is Diamond,
My name is Trinity.
My name is Rendan, and
and
welcome
welcome
to
to
the
the
deep
deep
dive,
dive.
where we dig deep into things that you might have an opinion about. Oh, okay. So, sorry. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about substance abuse, like drinking and using drugs.
So to start us off, we're gonna be diving into like the stages of drug addiction, which could be like which could be like curiosity, like you could be curious or
Mhm.
stuff like that. Like you could just be in front of you, like you could be
So just seeing from around your environment or the people
yes,
you
your
hang around.
environment. It could be like the
Yeah,
crowd you around, or like it could even happen
being
inside some home.
influenced. Yeah. Sometimes you can be peer pressure into doing stuff like that too. Like that's why people always say watch who you hang around because you can either get laced or they can do something to your drink or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, it could be like when you're like in your teen stage, especially when you onto your adulthood, cause like you grown now, so like you want to explore and stuff like
Hmm.
that. But like it could also dive into it being a regular thing where like you used to it now. It's gonna be like a part of your everyday life schedule.
Or it could also be a way that you cope with your feelings if you feel like you can't express those or if you can't deal with something. And adding on to that, I do want to show you guys a clip from a TV show called The Lies We Tell. And in this clip, it shows, well, the backstory of it is a girl, she's dealing with something about her dad not being in her life as much as she would like. So a way of coping with her feelings, and she can't really express it to her dad because he don't really be understanding where she's coming from. She would drink. That was a way of showing her feelings in this clip.
How do y'all feel about that? If you were in her similar situation, would you go about the way she did?
I feel like no, but
I
I
feel
feel,
like everybody just got their own ways. Me personally,
yeah,
I don't think I'm gonna use drinking as a way to cope with it. I think I would probably express to my friends how I feel, and
yeah,
because I feel like if I'm going through something, I like to go outside. I would say with my friends because I feel like you're not really thinking about what's going on, like emotionally. You just hanging out with your friends, and it's something positive. So that'd be a way with me
Yeah, to
coping with my
escape the
feelings.
yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Because like in like the character that just showed in the clip, she was hiding it from her friends. Like she just put on the whole another like mask to
Hmm.
cover up her pain and what she was going through.
And that could also happen today. What you want to fit in a certain crowd, like you want to give them like a certain character of you and
Hmm.
not the real you.
Right.
I would say definitely fit in with this generation. I'm not gonna speak on old generations, but in this generation, I feel like it's very popularized and it's very normalized on social media. So if you see it on social media, you're gonna want to instantly like, okay, I want to try this, or if my friend's doing it, okay, I want to try this
Yeah.
too. So you're
Like talk
gonna
about it,
get
egg it
introduced to
on.
it at a young age.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And some of our biggest like celebrities, like some of our biggest celebrities, Whitney Houston, Juice WRLD, and Prince, they passed away from overdosing.
Hmm.
So, and you can look it up on the news too. It's everywhere, literally.
Condolences to their families.
Yeah.
Like, since y'all was talking
R.I.P.
about
them.
teens, I got a question. Do y'all feel like that drug abuse and drug addictions and like stuff like that and drug addictions start at home, or do you feel like some people, like you said, some people just come in and like see other people doing or get influenced, or like where you feel like it mainly
Me
starts at?
personally, I feel like it's both. I feel like you might gonna see it at home if your parents doing it, and they might not even be addicts. But if you seeing they doing it, or if you're around family, you gonna see
Hmm.
your family doing it.
Right.
If you with your friends, they might do it. If you
And you want to have a
outside, you're gonna
feel.
see it. So you're gonna see it anywhere. It's mainly about just you, and if you want to do it, or if you just fall
And
into
if you
that
have that
trap.
self control to keep
Hmm.
yourself away from it and not
Yeah,
do it.
I feel like
Yeah,
also
exactly.
follows along with it starting at home. Like it depends, like if your parents raised you
Hmm.
right and the way you go about life, that's how
Yeah,
you're
I feel
gonna
like
go
if you see
down.
your
So you feel like
parents,
it's a
or if you
mindset
see
thing too.
Yeah, that could also start at home.
I'm gonna say this. I think if you see your family, friends, or anybody, they using it as a way to just have fun doing it here and there. I feel like that's how you're gonna do it. But
Right.
if you're around people who's using it as a way to cope, or you can see they're getting addicted to it, I feel like that's
Right.
what you're gonna go in thinking.
Yeah, because I feel like it's like a passed along thing. Like if
Hmm.
somebody's parent is like on drugs or drinking, you don't know what they doing to their child at
Hmm.
home. So their child is secretly using
Hmm.
drugs or drinking to cope with what their parents are doing to them.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like just don't do drugs, kids, or drink.
Or if you do want to do it, just wait till you up in age and have a mindset of your own.
Do it
Don't just do it for
maturely.
somebody
Yeah,
else.
Go about it the
Right.
right way.
Hmm.
Another way, or like another thing that you could do when it comes like drug addiction, like after like the regular use, you get used to it. It could become like dependency in some type of way. Cause
Yeah,
like
to
now
keep you sane.
because now your body is becoming addicted to it rather
Yeah.
than you, and now you gotta like keep taking it for you to feel the same way you need to.
Mhm.
Right. Do y'all feel like rehab is a good way to bounce back from that habit?
No, I can agree with it, but I feel like it's different stages of where you at, and then like if you at
Mhm.
stage 1 or 2, then I feel
Like
like
the beginning
therapy
stages?
is like good for that. But if you at like
Hmm.
stage 3 and 4, and like you even transition to stage 3, yeah, I feel like you should go to rehab because at that point it's like now you no longer in your own mindset. You're no
Mhm.
longer in the same or like looking at reality. You thinking about like, oh, I need that, I
Yeah.
want that. Like it's like a thing for you now.
Like
And
I
then
need that.
everybody
Exactly,
know
like I need
rehab gonna
that.
strip you away from all that. So,
Right,
but if you in the real world and you that far in your stages, you ain't gonna get nowhere. Cause I feel like you gonna if you fiending for it, you gonna try to find a way. But if you in rehab and you fiending for it, you ain't getting it. Like it's no way you getting it.
right.
So I
Do
feel
you
like
feel like
rehab good.
rehab is better, or do you feel like rehab like therapy is better?
I,
Rehab for sure, but it all depends on what stage you is. If I was addicted, don't send me to no therapist. I want you to send me to rehab so I can
'Cause
instantly like get my stuff
the
together. It's gonna be hard for sure, but I'd rather just you put me in something like that so I can better myself, and then after rehab I can get into therapy. But don't just throw me into therapy because I'm gonna still be in the real world outside,
right,
going about my day, and I'm
Hmm.
probably still gonna be in contact with the people who's giving me that liquor or giving me that
right.
Yeah.
weed. So I'd rather you just send me to rehab because it's gonna better myself
And
in
then
the
rehab
future.
is really more so like a closed off thing.
Hmm.
And so it's really like focusing your mind on that. So
Yeah.
that way when you get back into the real world, you
Hmm.
have that mindset of like, okay, I don't need just because it's in my presence don't mean I need it.
Yeah. In the
I,
Hmm.
rehab, I'm pretty sure they teach you ways to cope with it because you're gonna be
Hmm.
feeling for it every day. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna have you doing activities and stuff like that. So like your mind probably gonna just slowly just distract you from oh I need
Right.
this or oh I need that.
I personally like therapy because like even with like therapy in general, it's like the thing behind it is like you get to the root of the problem
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
you want to fold it about the way. So I feel like whether rehab is like they're taking care of you, but then nowadays since to the internet,
Hmm.
the workers that work like nursing homes and like I feel like rehab like it's coming to the light of what they be doing behind the
Hmm.
scenes. You don't know what they could be doing at rehab to the people that's like not in their right state
It
of
all
mind.
depends on
mm,
like what
they
hospital
could
you
take
go to
advantage
as
of
Right.
it.
well. I feel
Hmm.
like that's very important. I don't feel like every rehab good for you because some of the workers might just be they don't
Lazy
care
and don't
for
really
Right,
you.
they
want to
just
Right.
just
there for
want it
the
for the money.
paycheck.
Yeah.
And with
Right.
therapy, it's like you gotta take accountability. So
Hmm.
that builds your discipline, your accountability
Hmm.
skills to like
Right.
get over it.
And I feel like some rehabs probably gonna have you a therapist in there as well, just to
Hmm.
cope with you and talk about your
Like,
feelings. So,
help you get
but I
it
feel like
out.
it just depends on what hospital you're going to, because not every hospital good for you, and not
Right.
every hospital gonna have the best employees there for you.
Some
Right.
people there for like the experience, some people there for the check, and some people is either there like to actually
Or
help
to
That's
them
their
just
improve.
belittle
passion
you
to
as a
do that.
person. Some people can just like want to be there to be in control of something. Just like
Hmm.
police, some people only do that so they can be in control. So,
Narcissistic
Right. They try
people,
to abuse their power
hmm,
with
I
their
feel like they'll
position.
definitely
Like,
do that.
definitely
mhm.
narcissistic people.
Let's switch to another topic. NFL.
Okay. The NFL. Okay, so I seen this on the Shade Room yesterday. It was a NFL player. His name is Teddy. I don't know his last name, but I know his first name is Teddy, and he got suspended
Hmm.
from being a coach at a high school because he bought his players Ubers and food, like pregame meals and like.
Hmm.
And he said, they also said paying for their recovery services. I'm like,
I mean, they got
But
hurt on
what's
his
the issue?
watch. Like, right?
exactly.
What's
I
the
feel
problem? I'm
like
not
Or is it
seeing.
something
I
deeper that
don't
we
see it as a
don't
problem.
know about?
Right.
right. I feel like it's something deeper than that. Like I feel like if I was like the what do they call it?
I would say did they like buy the food as in it's coming to the school, or did he take them to where they wanted to go? Because some schools they don't allow
But it
teachers to
said
take their
Uber. It
students.
said he bought them Uber Eats.
I mean pregame meals. Like
Hmm.
I'm hungry.
Right,
Like
like
So I
exactly.
what you
already see
talking
what's the
about?
Like, I'm
issue.
a teenager. I'm an athlete. I just gotta stay after school. Like
Yeah.
no
Right,
for
like
real.
I'm not seeing the issue
tiring.
there.
And then most of the time they don't like some of the football players they don't eat at school. Like school
Hmm.
food be nasty.
Majority
So
of high schools don't eat school food.
Hmm.
Like
exactly,
Yeah.
unless you go to
And I
like
feel
a
like you're gonna need a good
more
little meal before practice or before your game anyway. But we're gonna wrap this up. I feel like we should do more research since I feel like we should dig more deep into it because just firing somebody over some
Some
Yeah,
people
we
food,
gon'
they
there
we
don't
gonna
even
taking
come
care of
sound
their
back to
right.
that.
players.
that don't
It's
sound right.
little, yeah.
But my name is Quincy signing out.
I'm
Rendan
done.
signing
I'm Diamond signing out. We're always going in the order.
I'm Trinity signing out.
And thanks for watching the deep dive.
Bye bye.
Hey, hey, yeah, yeah.